You walk into a massive sports bar, or maybe you're flipping through an interactive menu on a hotel TV, and you just expect it to work.
Right, you don't even think about it.
Exactly. You look up at a wall of like 30 screens, all perfectly synchronized, and rarely think about the sheer logistical nightmare of managing that manually.
Oh, it's a huge undertaking.
Yeah, so welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to pull back the curtain on how complex commercial spaces actually pull off that seamless coordination.
Because it's definitely not magic.
Definitely not. We're looking at a spec sheet from AV retailer HDTV Supply, specifically for the Vitec AvediaServer, the M8105. It's essentially a basic software module designed for centralized IP video management.
And that term, IP video management, is really the key to everything you just described. We're moving away from the old days where a facility manager had to run around a massive building desperately pointing a remote control at different TVs.
Oh man, right before big game started.
Exactly. It used to be chaos.
Okay, let's unpack this because the source specifically notes this software requires a purchased hardware platform to function.
Right. It's basically the brain, the software.
Yeah, so it's like a master conductor of an audiovisual orchestra. But if this VTech software is just sitting on a server somewhere in a back closet, how is it physically commanding the dozens of instruments, the screens out on the floor?
Well, what's fascinating here is how it completely changes the wiring. Think about how older buildings used to wire TVs. You had to physically route a thick coaxial cable to every single screen.
Right, pushing the exact same analog signal everywhere.
Exactly. But what this system does is utilize IPTV. It completely bypasses the need for dedicated video cables.
Oh, so it just uses the building's existing internet network?
Yep, the exact same one used for standard Wi-Fi. It uses software like Director and ArtioSign to manage it all centrally.
Okay, so instead of a massive pipe pushing the same water everywhere, the server is acting more like a high-speed post office sorting facility.
I like that analogy.
It's boxing up specific video files and mailing them directly to the digital address of each individual screen.
That is a great way to visualize it. I mean, every smart TV or set-top box on the network has its own unique IP address. The AvediaServer uses a built-in application called Smart Control to send highly specific data packets to those addresses.
Making it super easy to manage.
Right. The manager sits at one central computer and simply dictates, send the live sports feed to IP addresses 1 through 10 and send the digital menu to addresses 11 through 20.
That makes a lot of sense. But reading through the spec sheet, they mentioned something called middleware, which is used to build those interactive hotel portals with something called AudioGuest.
Yeah, AudioGuest IPTV.
Right. I'm a bit confused by the jargon, though. What actually is middleware in this context?
So middleware is basically the translation layer. It sits between the raw video data on the server and the graphical interface you interact with on the screen.
Oh.
It's what takes a basic video stream and wraps it in that slick branded menu where you can click Order Room Service or Watch Movies. It shifts the display from a passive screen just showing a broadcast into an active, user-driven portal.
Which brings up another feature that caught my eye, scheduled recording and catch-up TV.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Right. The system lets users scroll back through an electronic program guide and watch up to 7 days of past broadcasts. But wait, if I'm at a sports bar, why do I need a week of catch-up TV? Isn't the whole point to watch live sports?
Well, if this were strictly for sports bars, you'd be totally right. But it's not.
Oh, okay.
This exact same software is used in corporate offices, hospitals, and hotels. So a business might use that server storage to upload their own custom assets.
Like what? Mandatory employee training videos?
Exactly. Stuff that staff need to access on demand. Or think about a hotel setting. A guest flying in from an international time zone can use that 7-day DVR feature to watch a morning news program they missed.
Wow, that completely flips the script. It means every commercial screen is effectively a massive, interactive, personal DVR.
Yeah, it shifts the display from passive, looped digital signage into an active, user-driven experience where viewers never miss important programs.
So a hotel can use the system to train their housekeeping staff in the morning with custom imported videos, and then by the evening, a guest is using that exact same network to watch a golf tournament from 3 days ago.
Precisely. It solves operational bottlenecks while massively upgrading customer satisfaction.
That's wild.
Yeah, you don't need a separate system for internal communications and external entertainment. The central server handles the heavy lifting for both.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Well, the next time you find yourself staring at a perfectly synchronized video wall, or seamlessly navigating a custom menu in your hotel room, you'll know there's no magic involved.
Definitely not magic.
Right. There is just a powerful, centralized post office routing data packets over an IP network, running the whole show behind the scenes.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it does raise an interesting thought to leave you with.
Oh, let's hear it.
Well, if a single central server can seamlessly store 7 days of live TV and distribute highly custom imported media directly to specific IP addresses, how highly localized and hyper-personalized could commercial broadcasting become in the near future?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, imagine sitting down at a restaurant booth and the screen automatically curates a viewing experience tailored specifically to your preferences, rather than just playing whatever game the bartender chose.
That is something to ponder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.